motivational, grits. So words you see before you hear, but they're also words that describe a very incredible individual, Ryan Ennis, a name that you may be familiar with if you've lived along coastal Delmarva long enough. He's a true inspirational story, and we know how good the community is at rallying around people when they're needed most. And that's why we've got two friends joining us on the CoastLife couch today. We've got Rachael Richardson, owner of Hammer and Stain, and we've got Leah Tibbets, co-founder of Beyond the Bar, joining us on the CoastLife today. Welcome, guys.
Thanks.
Thank you guys for being here. So a few days ago, you guys threw together an event to kind of help support Ryan. Give us a little bit about his backstory for folks who aren't familiar and why you guys got together for him.
About 3 years ago, Ryan was diagnosed with stage 4 metastatic lung cancer, was not given long, and now here we are 3 years later. And there's about a couple options left that we can try. So we're trying to raise money for alternative treatment, as well as not only him, but his son has cerebral palsy and has brain surgery at the end of April. So the one thing you know about this community is we're always trying to gather together to help in any way we can. So.
It is. I mean, I think it's one of the things that make this area so special are the people that are in it and the people that come together to help out those in need. And I think Ryan is such a stand-up member of the community himself. So to see the community rally around him in this kind of way and just show unconditional love and support, whether it's visual or it's by raising some funds. So Rachael, tell us a little bit about what you do and how you got involved.
So Ryan is just an amazing guy.
Yeah.
Whether you're crossing paths with him or you've attended one of his Beyond the Bar workshops, any of those things, he impacts you positive in any way.
Yeah.
He was that for me. So, I'm gonna get emotional.
That's okay. That's okay. We cry here on CoastLife.
So an amazing thing too, Lo said her and Ryan come up with a word every year, and grit was one of them. So there's a lot of love that come from these boards. They were donated to us from Rehoboth Barbell Club. They were actually old powerlifting platforms. So there's a lot of love and grit in these boards. So my friend Bree and I, we cut all of these boards up into little pieces, and then we wanted the community to come up with words that described Ryan, to have them all. Goodness gracious! Okay. So I'm gonna show you guys one of these, but please. There's all of these imperfections, there's stickiness, nastiness in it. There's a lot of love and strength in these. People breaking PRs. There's so much love that goes into these. So it was very perfect for everyone to pick a board, whatever one they wanted, and write whatever word. There's so many beautiful words.
Clearly.
They're hard to read, but it's a beautiful thing. So that was my perspective of how we can come together to have Ryan look at these whenever he wants and just remember how important he is in our community.
Yeah, I mean, I know he does a lot of motivational speaking, so to have these words of motivation for him to look at and feel that love and warmth and motivation from the community, whether it's through all the imperfections of these powerful boards, powerlifting, I think it's a great message for him to have with him always. So, Lo, tell us a little bit about Beyond the Bar and what you guys do.
I would love to.
Please.
Beyond the Bar is a company that helps restaurant industry individuals realize they could live a balanced lifestyle, kind of whatever balance looks like for them.
Yeah.
The one thing about the industry is you kind of get stuck in fight or flight mode. So a lot was teaching people how to downregulate from that. We've done a lot of leadership courses. Yeah. We've done contracts with Starboard and Bethany Blues, and it's just been an amazing experience. Working and growing with him. I actually am now a co-owner Beyond the Bar because I was also a client of his.
Sure.
So I was a client of Beyond the Bar before Ryan got cancer, and then when he did, he said he wanted to start helping everyone, but he didn't want to lose the industry aspect of the company. So I started naming people that could help him, and he was like, I'm talking about you. And I was like, okay, I'll do it. And it's been the most glorifying, amazing thing, and having a relationship with him where we can be business partners and work together has been incredible.
Yeah, that's awesome. So again, a couple days ago, you guys put together an event to help raise some funds for Ryan. That was, we got your back, Ryan. Why put together an event like that?
Why? Oh, man.
Why not?
Yeah, what do you mean?
That's what we like to hear.
Yes. Why not? It's funny, I sent him a text after the whole thing went down, and he was thanking me. And I said, the people that showed up are direct reflection of you and who you are. And I mean, you can ask the staff at Cantina. They said that's the most wholesome group of people that have been in that bar.
The amount of quality.
And the stories that everyone shared with us, from when they were painting with Rachael to when they were buying raffle tickets from me, it was just incredible. He touched all these people's lives. That's why they're so willing to help him now.
Absolutely. It's beautiful to see everybody come together in that capacity. So I know we touched on it a little bit earlier, but just so that folks know and are aware, where are all of those funds that you raised with this event going?
So it will be going to alternative treatment, as well as hopefully giving a little financial stability while he is battling for his life and his son is healing as well.
Yeah, so if folks still want to continue to give even after this event, how can they do that?
We still have the GoFundMe up and running, and it is active with the money that we have raised in raffle tickets. So far, we're around $42,000, which is in 3 weeks incredible. But we also have boards left over. So if anyone wants to participate and paint a board, they'll eventually be hung up on the fence on Route 1 for Ryan to see whenever he drives by.
Aww.
And the plan is that it will say "Make Moments Matter."
Oh, I love it. Now I'm getting misty-eyed. Well, Rachael and Lo, thank you guys so much for coming in today.
Thanks for having us.
Telling us all about the event that you guys put together for Ryan, but also what you guys are continuing to do, and ways that you're honoring him and keeping him motivated in what are probably the hardest times in his life. So I think it's a wonderful thing.
Thank you.
Of course. Well, we do have some more CoastLife to get to. Another way that the community continues to rally around those in need. We'll dive into a football game that does exactly that when we get back.